everyone, welcome and thank you so much for joining me. This is Heather Lloyd Martin and I'm CEO of SuccessWorks SEO Copywriting. Today I want to talk about a topic that is very important if you are looking to hire an SEO copywriter, which is how to find someone who won't screw up your Google listings. As you know, Google has made a lot of changes to their algorithm, and those changes have been focused a lot on the content quality. So the key to hiring a copywriter is finding someone who's keeping up to date with all of what Google is doing. So yes, you want them to be an excellent writer. Yes, you want them to understand conversion theory and how to get people to take action and how to write content that is shareable. But you also want to make sure that they know how to stay on Google's good side. So here's how to do it. The first thing you want to do is review their writing. Definitely always ask for clips, and not just from one client, but from a variety of clients that they've worked with. So you want to check out the articles are well written. And think of them in terms of, if you happen to land on that article, would you consider it to be a valuable resource? Would you want to delve in and read more, or does it look like the article was written quickly? You also want to get a sense for how they integrate key phrases into the copy. So if you are able to catch the key phrases very easily and it looks like the same word is being repeated over and over again, huge red flag. And of course, you also want to look at their own website and see how the copywriter has worked with and optimized their own site. If they don't have a website and they are an SEO copywriter, that might also be a red flag, because that's kind of a basic foundational step for an SEO copywriter to have their own site. The second thing you want to do is get on the phone with them and ask them about their process, and say something like, let's say we sign the contract today. What would you need from me in order to get started? What is the process for how you write web pages? So some danger signs, things that you do not want to hear, are things like, well, every article I write is, say, 500 words, and I do that for Google because that's what Google wants. That's not what Google wants. That's a myth that's out there. You also don't want to hear the words key phrase density coming out of their mouth. Even Matt Cutts has come out and said that there is no such thing. And also, you want to pay attention to what questions the copywriter is asking you. And are they asking about your conversion goals and your target market? Or are they saying something like, well, when we sign the contract, then we will have a kickoff call where I'll ask you a lot of questions. If they are not asking these kinds of questions, that means that the content they're writing is not going to be good for you. It will probably be too general. It's not going to fit your target market because they didn't ask what it was, and it won't fit your conversion goals. So make sure that the copywriter is also asking you really good questions as well. And the final thing you want to do is say, well, so can you explain a little bit about what Google has been doing lately with their algorithmic updates? You know, I've heard about this panda and penguin thing. What does that mean? You want someone who actually knows the answer. If they cannot clearly explain what that means to the industry and to content generation, it's time for you to run away, and run away quickly, because that is something that any experienced SEO copywriter should know about. And if they do not know, that means that they are not keeping up with the industry, and that can come back to bite you later. So thank you very much, everyone, for listening to today's webinar. If you would like to visit my site for the free How to Write for Google white paper and sign up for my newsletter, please do so. You can visit my site at SEOcopywriting.com. It's a brand new design, so I'd love to know what you think, and you can sign up for my newsletter there. And also, if you have any questions at all about SEO copywriting, my certification training, or if you need copywriting services as well, please feel free to contact me. You can reach me at heather@seocopywriting.com or on Twitter at @heatherlloyd. Thanks again, everyone. Take care and have a great day.